Hi, I'm Steve Gordon, Director of Emergency Communications for the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office. Welcome to the Paul E. Lent Public Safety Building. Paul Lent was a longtime Director of Emergency Services Coordinator and Town Supervisor. Unfortunately, he passed away prior to being able to see this building open, so the building was properly named after him. I'd like to invite everybody to come on in. We'll give you a full tour. The PSAP is located in the center of the building. It was built to the NFPA 1221 standard and houses a number of security features. Once everyone comes in through the security perimeter, our goal here was to keep everything self-contained. This is our quiet room. Fortunately, it's not something that we have to use a lot, but we wanted to give a space where folks could come if they needed a little bit of time after they take a hard call, or maybe just need a little bit of mental break, because as we know, this is a very stressful position. This is my office. Our thought here was we wanted to make sure that as the person responsible for the PSAP, I was within the secured area, but I wanted to give my supervisors the ability to have some autonomy and do what they do best every day, and that's manage the floor operations of the center. We're now on the PSAP floor. We have 14 working positions here, and we did design the room with the availability to increase positions if needed to. We went with a raised computerized floor. This room adjoins our server room, which is something very important to think about because it allows for ease of cabling and the running of electrical power into the PSAP. We spent a lot of time on the layout, got some feedback from other people. What we are looking for is a little bit of a pod type feel that we could break up certain disciplines if needed. But we also wanted a very open floor plan that would decrease some of the noise in the room and give people the feeling that they didn't have someone sitting right on top of them. We decided to go with Xybix based on a previous relationship that we had had with them. They refurbished our old communication center about 5 years ago. That process went very, very well. They're a strong partner with a lot of agencies here in New York State, so we wanted to continue that partnership with them. One of the features of this furniture that our IT and other vendors really liked was the ability to open the tops of these computer cabinets and have access to all the PCs and wiring behind the consoles. We've had a few service type issues since then, and definitely well worth going with this feature because it saves a lot of time. You don't have to worry about vendor A necessarily having any access or integration with another vendor's equipment. One of the features we really like is this hard paneling acoustic panels that are put up. They don't necessarily look like the old fabric panels that we were used to. This is a hard paneling with just thousands of small holes that help soundproof the room for us. These two areas are our supervisor's position. We thought it was very important that the supervisors be in the middle of the room so they could monitor everything going on. We chose to go with the higher partitions in the glass to just give them a little bit of extra privacy and again be able to cut down on some of the noise during busy times. Initially, we had a design that looked at how much floor space we would need. That's how we started the project with the architect early on. Once we had that floor space decided, then we worked on designs that fit the room, but again, functionality gave us what we needed. Maybe went through 5, 6, 7 revisions of designs before we completely settled in on anything. I think when everybody saw the room for the first time, they were really pleased. The old center that they were working in before was very, very small. We had outgrown that many, many years before this started, so I think they were excited to come and work in a new environment that gave them some space for what they needed and allowed for the additional staffing that we know we need to handle our call volume every day. This is our training conference room right off of the PSAP. We put this here, so in the event that we did have some type of staff meeting or training going on, we were able to look out through the window and see the floor if we needed assistance. Also, in the event of a large-scale incident, we wanted to be able to have a mini EOC that could be stood up very quickly till we were able to transition into our larger scale EOC once other people arrived. I want to thank everybody for taking a little bit of time to stop in and visit us today. Certainly, if you have any questions and feel that I could be of assistance, feel free to reach out. And I hope you enjoyed your time here with us today, learning a little bit about what we do here. We're pretty busy, so I'm going to head back in. Thanks. Take care.